Right here, man, we are back with another powerful episode. I'm at Clutch. This is the episode you don't want to miss. You know, we've been talking about the power couples of Atlanta. You're about to see them in action. Some on stage, some DJing, some just giving some good jewels and good knowledge. So check us out. Scots of Atlanta, we doing it again, man. Dropping this. You don't want to miss this episode. This episode, you want to click, and subscribe somewhere. You want to be here. Clutch. We're about to go down. Live coming at you. Power couples of ATL.
I hope we ain't late.
You know we late.
I know where it was. Believe me, I know where it was. But guess what? It's worth the wait.
That's right. Let's go. Have some fun.
I appreciate you and your wife and your family. Since we met y'all again, y'all been a blessing to us. So we're gonna let y'all hold the mic, tell the people what you do, take your time, give them your Instagram, give them your phone numbers, because they need cars and taxis. Somebody say cars and taxis. Yeah, okay, we got it all right here. So cars and taxis, I'm gonna let y'all go, all right? Y'all give it up for the Perrys.
That's right. Thank you very much, Mr. Scott. We happen to be invited, and like I said, we're the Perrys, and we own Atlanta Movie Car Rentals, exotic rental car company, and we also working on some TV and film projects. We have music projects already out, features with Mr. Lotto and other artists. And besides that, I'm gonna let Lizette tell what she does. This is my right-hand man, secretary, and my assistant director.
Everything.
You are.
Hello. Well, like my husband said, here we do have Atlanta Movie Car Rentals. I do accounting during my day job, and I do credit repair on the side. So I help Mr. Perry do everything business-wise.
So if you want to go from renting to buying, she can help you get your credit together. She can help you get your credit together for that business loan or for that house you're looking for. So, you know, it's about black excellence and upgrading everything in our lifestyle. So tap in with us. YFMG Records, YFMG Rich on Instagram, and is that?
Atlanta Movie Car Rentals.
Oh, Atlanta Movie Car Rentals. Thank you very much to the Scots, and I'm gonna jump on this drink.
We'll let Watty go down. Me and you will do a little Q&A. That work?
I got that drinks on hold.
No, bring the drink up, because I'm sipping while we tipping. You know, we got a real player function going on. This is my player partner right here, y'all. There's some real players in the building, y'all.
Most definitely.
See, we was at the polo class the other week.
Most definitely. It was a blast. It was the most exciting thing I've been to in a very long time.
Right.
And to see a lot of black excellence. It was sheer fun and bliss.
At the same time.
At the same time. There was no arguing, no fighting. Everybody had a good time, and you seen people doing things that you normally didn't see.
Right.
I seen some brothers riding horses, hitting the polo. You wearing polo, now we playing polo.
See?
See? You know, man?
And one thing that I love about this couple, they ain't never scared.
Not at all.
See, scared money never made no
Money.
See, Rich come from the West Coast, right?
Most definitely.
So you can hear as he talk, that West Coast players start to come in and start popping his collar. The minute y'all be like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Hollywood start coming
They
out.
start coming out, they start popping like that. So I enjoy being around other brothers like you, strong.
Thank God. Same here.
You know, other kings, you know, you love your wife, you love your family, you know. And one thing that's why I keep telling about this platform, I'm okay to tell on me, because I've made some mistakes.
Hey.
Right?
Yeah, if you don't make mistakes, then how you know you got it right?
How you know you got it right or wrong? Because that's the thing about a test, right? If you don't take the test, you're going to be right or wrong. And one thing I love about this brother, we're able to be transparent to each other. Yeah, in a bunch of, you know, your brothers get around. Come on, brothers, where y'all? Y'all just machos. That's cool, but now we're in a part where I need to know what's real, what's authentic.
Most definitely.
You feel me?
Especially this new day and age, we need authenticity.
Because if you're really authentic, I really can't hang around with you. And people say, well, be who you're on with. It's really about 5 on my list. And this is top 2.
Thank you very
All right,
much.
there's top 1 over in the red. My boo, she rolled with me, so you know we together. So when you see that, you want to be around that. I appreciate that, and that's what we don't do. We don't give each other flowers or each other gratitude and say, man, I appreciate you, I appreciate you and your family. Because what needs to happen, that's where black wealth starts. You hear me?
Most definitely.
That's where it starts, Rich.
No, most definitely.
Because you've been in some circles, bro.
Yeah.
That you've seen some other hues and color of people. How do they start relationships?
Friendships.
Well, tell the people. I know. I'm asking you to tell people.
With friendships is all about connection and vibes. Funny you said that. I was managing a producer one time, and the artists in them and the managers, they picked 2 tracks on the record. They liked the 2 tracks and everything. But before they actually picked the tracks for to go on the album, and before they paid us, they said, Rich, let him kick it with us for a minute.
Let me kick it with you for a minute. Hold on.
Yeah, they're like, leave him with us. So I was like, what's up? They're like, we don't want to pay nobody we don't really feel. I was like, but even if the music's out, I feel that though. They want to vibe with him, see what kind of dude he was and everything else. And I think that's good. Energy is everything. Everybody talks about good energy, so you gotta have that good energy, you vibe with somebody. Then you can kind of wiggle out the fake from the real.
Right. I can't, here's one thing about it, Rich. I've said this since I was a kid in the project. See, y'all looking at the project here. Someone say project kid.
PJs.
PJs. See, I don't have a problem to let you know. I grew up in a project. There was no following home. 3 brothers. I wore my older brother's stuff when he couldn't wear it, and we passed it down to my other brother.
And that's where the baggy clothes came from. Y'all really
yeah.
want to know. It didn't come from jail. It came from being poor, and you was wearing your uncle's shit or your brick brother's shit.
Governor cheese, powder bread, I'm going on powder milk, all that. Because without that
Bologna sandwiches.
Without that beginning, without that beginning, people think sugar sandwiches. I'm with yeah. Without that beginning, people think that money has you versus you having money. That's the problem with today's society. We're so materialistic of the outside. If you're a millionaire in your heart, you're going to be a millionaire in your pocket. If you're a thief in your heart, you're going to be a thief in your pocket. That's what's seen, right? Because the word, a book I read says out of the mouth the heart speaks. So I know what's in your heart by what comes out your mouth. This brother's always talking dreams, ambitions, never scared, doing some new adventures we're working on. Tell me about the one we're working on with the credits you're talking about.
Oh yeah, the credit repair, like my wife was talking about. It helps you upgrade anything in your lifestyle, whether it might be a business loan, house. Me, myself, I'm filming a movie, right. So I need a business loan for my movie. So the credit is everything. When you don't have money, you got credit, and you got some money. It's funny you said that. I'm actually mentoring my daughter, my middle daughter. Everybody else signed up for college. She was signed up for college.
Someone say generational wealth.
So I had to teach her how her credit could get her where she needed to be. If she wanted to be an entrepreneur or something like that. So we worked on it. She had a job for, I would say, a year. We worked on her credit, and then she got a loan from the bank. $18,000, cash money.
Cash money.
She didn't just turned 21.
Just turned 21.
Not even 21, she's 20.
19.
She's 19.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
I'm thinking about the wrong guy. Well, yeah, 19 years old, though, because what it is, especially if you got kids. If you got kids and they turning of age, remember, back when you was young, you started off, you don't have no credit score. So you start off building. But it goes from a 5-something to a 7 immediately. It's only a 5-something because you never applied for nothing. But once you apply for something, make 2 payments, now it's at a 7-something. So if you have young kids who might not be going on to college and they're looking to do other things, then that's what we teach, is wealth through credit. Build that up. She bought a car, she got a loan, You know, and the next is I got to gonna go buy a condominium, a condo, you know, wholesale condo.
So this is the part of the
That's-
program where we do two things. It's called he say and she say. So we're gonna remove the male voice and enjoy the wives.
Yeah, let's get the
up
wives
here.
up
Get
here.
the wives up here because that's our perspective, and they're gonna tell you their perspective on
Did I get that blue on?
All right, so Ms. Scott, Ms. Perry.
We don't really have a whole lot to say. I know I do.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? It's so funny, but I was actually sharing with a colleague of mine just yesterday, and Ron, I was telling her, we were talking about our kids, right? Because she got a boatload of kids, I got a boatload of kids, you got a boatload of kids, and we were talking about love and marriage too, DJ, and it just came up, like, I'm finding it so, like, surprising that a lot of women, like, I love being a wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's benefits that come with me wearing his last name. You know what I mean? And that, you know, but for the record, she just happened to marry a chick that can get to the bag. But I in no way think that it is my responsibility to take care of me and his 5 kids. But I am a helpmeet and I know my role and I know how to live. But I'm finding it so amazing that a lot of women are getting married for the wedding day.
Right, and not
What comes along with it. You know what I'm saying? And they're ousting out barely being married a year or 2 years or anything less than 5 years. You just got married for the wedding day.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I never, honestly, if I just tell the truth on me, I never really thought that I would be that girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Dade County, 305. You know what we do, how we do what we do. So I never, you know, thought that I would really love being a wife, being a homemaker, baking cookies and shit. My best Bernie Mac cookies and shit. I never thought that I would enjoy all of that, and I do. What about you?
I do. I mean, don't get me wrong. I complain when I'm doing it. I complain when no one wants to help me in the kitchen. I complain when I'm the only one that seems to be doing it.
Right.
But like you said, you're doing it for your family. And in the end of it, you're doing it for the smiles. You're doing it for the thank you, mom. You're doing it for
You're the best mom ever.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
That's what you do it for. You do it for the accolades, you know, and the blood, sweat, and tears is worth it.
Yeah, I mean, like, I never wanted. I didn't think that I was gonna learn being a wife. I didn't. I didn't know when you come. My mom didn't stay married, right? She definitely didn't marry my dad, and all of my siblings. Come on now, I'm gonna be the only one to tell my business. Ain't none of us got the same daddy. Okay, okay. So I'm gonna tell y'all my business so nobody gonna come and tell you. Be like, she told us that, you late. So, didn't marry my dad. All my siblings and us have different dads. We wasn't even really raised in the same household. We didn't have that example. And then the little bit of example that we did get, it was filled with strange things, domestic violence things, crazy things, just crazy. So when you step out into this life of adulthood and you start trying to be adulting, and you now I feel set bad for the kids because you got all these videos that talk about popping, dropping, hopping. You know, we didn't have all that at least, you know, but where is the example?
Right.
You know,
The family, or family oriented.
yeah, like it's a good thing being married. It's a good thing being a man's wife. It's a good thing being a mother. It's a good thing caring for your home.
And we all have problems. No marriage is perfect.
None.
And you know, you have to try and get to know each other. You
Yeah.
know,
It goes on. And I've learned over the years with my husband is that I have had to teach him, don't love me or help me like you want to help me, or love me like you want to love me, or help me like I need you to. Because men, they want to just jump in and they'll just do things. And I get it because you're the man and you just want to go ahead and, but I need you to help me the way that I need you to help me. And that has come through trial and error and putting my time in. But to go back to what I was saying is that I never thought that I would love being a wife, being his wife. And not just a wife, being his wife.
My wife.
Yeah, yours true.
Let it be known.
You know, because believe it or not, Vanna, it's gonna take a special kind of man to handle your anointing. Every man ain't gonna be able to run with you. They just not. And if you, when we become more secure on who we are and what we're bringing to the table, and even when you enter into a relationship, I'm not even saying that everything gonna be solid. What I am saying that as you begin to grow and develop, you're gonna start shaking off the bad and keeping more of the good and maturing. And if he's not coming along with you on that journey and celebrating that journey, he's not going to be able to handle where you're going, period. And so we need to be careful with who we procreate with.
And who we share our relationship advice with.
Oh,
Not
hell yeah.
everyone.
Don't do
Yeah,
it.
you can't. You can't. I learned that the hard way. You have to speak and get advice from someone that's in a place that you want to be.
Right.
Don't get advice from someone who is single. Don't get advice from someone. I'm not even gonna say divorce because I have friends who are divorced.
Yeah, and I wouldn't necessarily say single, because you could be my single friend that want to be married and you get yourself married, but if you just want to be single
Right. If you want to.
and stop in the club, you know, I'm delivered. I'm delivered. I'm delivered.
But yeah.
You definitely want to make sure that you get advice. You know, the old mothers of the church had it right. We just didn't understand, but they stuck together. They, you know, like you got to be around women that are thinking or have. It's not picture perfect, but they have the majority. They have some likeness. They say, how can two walk unless they agree? And so you want to find yourself surround yourself with women that they're not going to tell you the first, you're going to fight.
Right. Who are genuine.
You're going to work up on that 5-year, mad, 10-year, I don't know, glad. And like, what they say, like at the 8-year itch, like
It's 4 years.
4-year itch. And then it's like every year is something that you got to go through in your marriage. You know what I'm saying? Those things, they're true, but it doesn't mean that you can't overcome that, and it doesn't mean that that gives you license to quit that. That just means that, hey, you can't love me like that no more, bro. I'm gonna need you to love me this way, to the left. So surround yourself, like, what's the takeaway? Surround yourself with women, grown-ass women that want to be married, that can relate,
Your situation.
right? Don't come talking to me talking about you finna get a divorce. I'm gonna look at you like you're crazy.
Right.
Like, girl, there ain't nothing out here. You might want to go home. And I can't sit up on this. And that's another thing. Listen, if you are even in a serious relationship, you can't, what? Shut up. You can't even, if you're really trying to build something with a man for real, and you think that he's showing you signs that he might want to be the one, you can't even be sitting up on the phone with your girlfriends no more 12, 1 o'clock at night. Boo, I gotta go. What did I say? Shantae's man at home? I gotta go cook, I gotta go clean, I got something to do. I got to put on the negligee, I gotta take a bath, I got stuff to do. I cannot just sit on this phone with your single mind and talk all night while he say, she say, and ain't that the topic, what she say? I can't do that no more. So yeah, hook up with some married folks and some grown folks and people that ain't gonna be scared to tell you. You know what I'm saying? I don't wake up every day saying, oh baby, I love you, the best thing since sliced bread. The devil is alive. You got on my last nerve 2 nights ago.
Yes.
You know, you want to be, oh baby, I love you though. You made up for it. You just, you know, like have real people always ask my husband and I, what's the secret? I honestly feel is that we just keep it 100. Really, like we just, I ain't trying to hurt your feelings, but that didn't go over too well, or you could have said that better, or you didn't handle that, and we need to be transparent for each other, in front of each other, and stop trying to make each other be like all the way up here, or they're picture perfect. He's not perfect, you're not perfect, but together y'all can be perfect. And relationships is just that, it's work. You don't get time off for good behavior, you don't get sabbaticals, you don't get quits. Once you say I do, is I do, and I do. So if you think that you gonna get, oh, it's a girls' weekend, I tried it. My husband was like, no. And I was like, what you mean? It's a girls' weekend. He be like, no. It can be a couples thing. The men can be on this side of the hotel and the women can be on this side, but we in this thing together. You ain't going no. I had the hardest time with that. I was like, what?
My daughter
I'll
called
tell the
me.
whole trip. You need to tell the family.
What?
You went on your girls' trip, what happened?
Oh shut up. You just got it. You're so dirty. You're just dirty. Anyway, tell your story.
No, I just what my daughter calls it separation anxiety.
Oh yeah.
My husband got it too. I can't even go downstairs without him hollering my name.
And I'm downstairs watching my show too long. He come downstairs.
Like, what are you doing?
I'm watching TV, bro. Like this the only cheating I'm doing. But yeah, I did do a girls trip, and I should have did a girls trip with married women. I think it would have went over better. But because I did a girls trip with a bunch of singles and a real blended situation, it just turned out like I was about to like fight down there. You know, I'm from Dade County. I fight in a minute. I'm delivered though. I'm walking in it. But please don't get this weed twisted. Look. But yeah, get you some married friends. Be transparent. Be honest with each other. Know that you both are going to make mistakes at different times. Do your best to never tell a lie. You know, like I don't care if and don't be going through each other's damn phone. Don't go, because if you go through each other's phone, then you get what you get. You ain't got no business checking his pockets, checking his phone, checking nothing. Because trust you me, if it's time, when it's time for you to find out, you gonna find out. And vice versa, men ain't got no business going through your phones. And because that means what you're saying is that you don't trust me and I don't trust you. Because if you trust me, there will be no need to do that. Period. You know what I'm saying? I ain't ugly. Somebody gonna holler. And like I tell my husband, if ain't nobody hollering at me, then why the hell are you with me? Don't nobody want to be with no ugly man, and don't nobody want to be with no ugly girl. So you can't expect for her to go out in public and shopping and sashaying around. You know how we do. Yep. You know, and think a brother ain't gonna come and holler. But we know how to shut that down and send them on their way. Now you men on the other hand, we gonna give y'all, we praying for y'all strength in the Lord. We just praying for y'all. I believe that y'all can do it too, but to my point is, don't nobody want to be with nobody that don't nobody want. Because if didn't nobody want me, you wouldn't want me either. Period. So now that we together, don't be tripping. Why you gotta wear that? Put that down. Put the trim down here. Choke. I'm not wearing all that. I'm from Dade County. You know, I wear open-toe shoes in the dead of winter. You know what I mean? Like, certain things I'm not going to do. And we do that. Once we start getting comfortable, we get in a relationship with each other, we start tripping off some dumb stuff. Like, no, let her, the same stuff that caught your attention, let her keep, that means she keeping herself up, bro. She taking care of herself. And don't you be tripping when girl, if he walk into the place and the girl ain't trying to like see what's up, I don't walk into clubs and concerts, and they'll turn around and be like, who you with? And I be like, Right?
They waiting on me, baby. Hold on.
So don't nobody, to close this out, he say, she say, don't nobody want to be with nobody, don't nobody want. Period. I don't want you to be fat and ugly, and you shouldn't want me to be fat and ugly. And just because we get married and we together, it is our responsibility to keep ourselves up and attractive, because somebody is always looking. Don't get sleepy. Don't get sloppy. Just because you got me, don't go to sleep, bro. Please don't do that. Keep yourself together for me. My sexual health is important. My financial health is important. My emotional health is important. It's all important. And well, you know, that was a lost cause when he said I do. I was going crazy. But yeah, don't let nobody. Period. You ugly. Your teeth crooked. They yellow. You fat. No, we don't want all that. I want somebody clean, good looking, handsome, attractive, smooth with it, talking birds out of trees and shit. You know? And then, let my girl say what she got to say. You just said something. She said she did.
Yeah. No, like as you said, just make sure you all just respect one another. It all comes down to that. Guys, you're gonna argue, you're gonna fuss, you're gonna fight, but just respect one another. That's it.
And keep your hands to yourself. Period.
That's
You
right.
don't love me that much.
That goes for both men and women. Keep your
Oh, yeah.
hands to yourself.
Oh yeah.
That's what they taught me. Y'all give it up for the ladies, right? Y'all give it up for the ladies. Because ladies got something to say, and you better listen, because let me tell you, what I've learned about a black woman, she can make you or break you. I'm going to say that one more time. A woman, Rich, can make you or break you. Right? See, when you say those vows, there's two things. For better or worse. Did that person make you better, or did that person make you worse? So you got to understand what's happening when you're there talking and got people looking at you and you think it's all nice and cute and nice little dress on. Because we're in this for loyalty. That's why we started out. Do you want loyalty or do you want love? Real Smith is showing loyalty. He's been dragged through the mud. Everyone's talking about it. He's weak. He's that. Oh, he a punk. But guess what? He got up in the middle of the Oscars and slapped the shit out of that man for his woman. Every night I got to prove my love. What movie was that? What movie was that, y'all? Every night I got to prove my love. 5 heartbeats. If you ain't ready to prove your love, and that's what Will did, even though they were separated. See, that's why I love right now, love and relationships. You got to talk about it, man. People they'll show you something on Instagram that ain't real. Me and my wife, we go up, we go down, we go sideways, we come back. Right? So right now, we're about to turn it over. I need those drinks flowing. Are they strong? Y'all drunk yet? They strong? Okay. The food's still coming out. Now to be sipping and tipping, y'all want to thank Clutch. Y'all give it up for Clutch for hosting our event tonight. We thank y'all so much. Bringing us out, the power couples of ATL and the love lesson. And DJ